treat you to the premiere of DVD TV Halloween, featuring the enhanced version.
Now, the very young and the impressionable should definitely not be watching this program tonight. This is not a Halloween fable. This is a real-life horror story.
Innocent? Is that supposed to be funny? An obese man? A disgusting man who could barely stand up? A man who, if you saw him on the street, you'd point him out to your friends so that they could join you in mocking him? A man who, if you saw him while you were eating, you wouldn't be able to finish your meal? And after him, I picked the lawyer, and you both must have secretly been thanking me for that one. This is a man who dedicated his life to making money by lying with every breath that he could muster, to keeping murderers and rapists on the streets.
Yeah, burning and killing these hoes. Yeah, burning and killing these foes. Yeah, zombie ass shuffle on flows. Yeah. Sick like a zombie, but y'all can never harm me. Quick like the army, but y'all will never swarm me. Burrow like a worm, I'ma make your skin squirm. Burn me in the grave or I'm peeling off your face. Man, it's this place, got me feeling hella sickly. Living in the city, watching rain, feeling drippy. John Doe down the 7th of a Nicky Mickey. Feeling pretty trippy. Shuffling my brain like I'm walking out the grave. Baron Von Doom and I hit him with the gloom. Dark side of mine, never looking for the moon. Dusty ass bitches, yeah, sweeping with the broom. Edge lord shit, yeah, that's pretty fucking rich. I just spit how it is, and how it is that you bitches can't rap. And your mouth's just an asshole spewing hot crap. Style that you claim is a fat fucking cap. I've been taking whack crap for the style that I claim, but as soon as a basic ass lame whose career is in a drip, vultures for relevance, you hang to it like it's sick. Well, fuck that shit. And the pop punk rapper pricks who whine that their upscale lives are shit should flip the script, spin the 9 and empty the clip in that empty space that should be a dick, so you can't foul the earth with any more kids, bitch.
A woman so ugly on the inside that she couldn't bear to go on living if she couldn't be beautiful on the outside. A drug dealer, a drug-dealing pederast, actually. And let's not forget the disease-spreading whore. Only in a world this shitty could you even try to say these were innocent people and keep a straight face. But that's the point. We see a deadly sin on every street corner, in every home, and we tolerate it. We tolerate it because it's coming. Because it's coming. Because it's coming.
We're back. It was either going to become successful at what I was doing as video camera, or I was going to die trying to make it successful.
He was either going to end up incarcerated, dead, or famous, and we really didn't know what.
Class skipping jackets in the back, writing tracks, spending free time, getting blasted off the top, smoking pot, snorting rocks, on the run from cops, cause I lifted all the boards from the shops, tail slid and hit a drop, I found a stop in the plot, I'm the kid who's lost, sniffing glue, doing dumb shit to break on through to the other side, it's a wild ride, with no traction from the start, either ended better in the psych ward, smoking darts, I'm writing tracks like charts, fusing business and my art, years ago I was mentally torn apart, playing the part of a dead man walking, got thoughts like these demons fucking stalking, and I'm often trying to find my place in this space like an open and shut case, refuse saving space because I spit with disgust and distaste, shaking haters' faith with the facts that I spit, like most celebs are dumb conceited pricks, and the government has a foot wherever the oil is, and that's not the worst of it, bitch. There's satanic cults in hidden cities, crystal skulls, and a secret invasion from the skulls. I know as an artist I had a few lulls, but I promise I'm back serving out tracks like hot barbecue racks.
I was 16 years old, and from that point on I smoked pretty much every day. And by the time I was 17 years old, I was taking acid on the way to high school.
Satan to me would be God.
And by Willy Wonka Nerds brand candy, the tiny, tangy, crunchy candy with intense fruit flavors. Taste the magic from the Willy Wonka Candy Factory.
Amityville. The house is gone now.
That mirror came from the house.
But the horror that dwelled there grows stronger. Oh my God!
have chosen to ask why. Via satellite, we'll be asking the youngest person on Oklahoma's death row, just 17 when he killed in the name of Satan, why he murdered his own parents.
Save your treats until you get home. Then ask your parents to help you check them carefully to make sure that there's nothing in them or on them that could hurt you. The safest treats are usually candy or gum that come in their own wrappers from the factory.
Yeah. Faded gang, bitch. Yeah. If I had $1 for every person who didn't give a shit, I'd be living in a mansion on Melrose or the Strip, or is it the hills? I guess this stutter is mental ill will from an extended stay with them pills. I'm clean now with sharpened skills. I get thrills out of deep dark web dives as I plunge through the abyss. James Cameron, how I spit. I'm sparking pip with E.T.'s bitch and flipping the script on some dark Hollywood shit. I got knowledge of all things vile, have more than enough files to create a river Nile with the leaks that I drip. Watergate kids sinking ships. I equip my ratchet and move to the federal bank. I'm scraping gold plates and looking like Clank. Shark in a tank, I'm confined to this place. A toxic cityscape filled with nuclear waste and people who hate or outright grape in the street. Busted. Paranoid, psychotic. Flusted. Bodies covered in condiments. Busted. I'm a cherry bomb dripping napalm on CD-ROM track dates. Demonic cyborg like Quake. I shake and bake rhymes without a mask. Hannibal Lecter, yeah, they muzzle my trap. Calm, cool, and collective all the time.
His pulse never got above 85.
I had to cut ties with a guy in the clique. He's been acting a bitch and he ain't playing our shit. FUK off to the XO click. Nothing but a bunch of emo pricks riding Pete's dick. Fuck that faggot shit, we create our own hits. Our style is wild and far out of space. It's like eating a face that's been seasoned with mace or malice. I make a palace with the bodies of fakes. Some in bloody red lakes inhabited by snakes to turn rappers into steaks.
High-top tennis shoes and black clothing can be a sign that your child might be turning to heavy metal and should therefore be deprogrammed. If a kid shoplifts or becomes involved in a gang, then, well, it must be the music's fault. To me, practicing fraud like that to the point where doctors who used your video in a Milwaukee hospital told a kid who came in to be treated for clinical depression that his Iron Maiden t-shirt was the problem, that to me is the real child abuse.
I've seen enough, Mulder. Let's go.
Yeah, okay. But somewhere out there, something is watching us. There are alien forces acting in ways we can't perceive.
I'm glad I was never a child star. Took Disney cruise ships with no apparent destination. I'm glad I grew up seeing the true ugly face of the nation. We sold our souls for acid hits and rides in spaceships. Threw out freedom of speech and condemned the weak. Stood idly by while the government swept our streets. Child actors are trafficked like meat, and the only thing that slightly bothers the elite is how much they gonna steal or eat. I've seen shapeshifters talk shit in bright UFO lights. Smelt the scent of sulfur followed by a spontaneous ignite. Witnessed the humanoids take flight and the dark web shut down for over a night. Ascended like the hidden light and launched 1,000,000 points from within the sky. The all-seeing eye. Deception is the lesson that the school will never teach you. Instead, they intend to keep you stupid and diluted to shit, watering down the facts as each month comes to pass. And all I can say is I feel sorry for your ass.
Are we alone in the universe? Impossible. When you consider the wonders that exist all around us, voodoo priests of Haiti, the Tibetan numerologists of Appalachia, the unsolved mysteries of unsolved mysteries, the truth is out